Welcome, everyone. My name is Sunshine Zerda. I am grateful you all are taking some time for self care. This is your 60-minute rest, restore, relax session. And because we'll be holding postures anywhere from 2, 3 minutes, even up to 6 minutes, I highly recommend grabbing as many support tools as you can. And that just means pillows, a lot of them, blankets, anything you can roll up. This will allow you to be supported in some of these postures and or in your resting position, which is our final savasana. Perhaps where you are it's a bit chilly, and as you know, the more relaxed you become, the body temperature decreases. So definitely have water nearby. And I ask of you to practice today with me, hopefully with an open mind and an open heart and a bit of curiosity. So let's begin laying down on our backs and just having our legs extended out in front of you and palms facing up towards sky. Let's begin to settle into your space. Close down the eyes if they're not there already. Inhale through nose and give me an open mouth exhalation. Inhale. Open mouth exhalation. Let something go. Begin to check in with your body. Where is it that you feel tight? Perhaps tension? I'd like for you to really breathe into those spaces of tightness. And with every exhale, I'd like for you to imagine every muscle softening. Imagine each muscle melting down into Mother Earth, almost like roots from a tree. And begin to observe as you now find a natural rhythm of breath. Observe the sensations as fresh oxygen enters your nose. And now it's up to you for your exhalation either to release the air through nose by sealing your lips or opening your mouth and providing an audible exhalation. And while you're here, I'd like for you to notice as you inhale, the chest lifts, the belly rises, you're filling up with fresh oxygen. And as you exhale, belly flattens, chest flattens. And as you lay here with eyes closed, begin to relax the forehead, the space between your eyebrows. Relax your mouth, lips, jaw. Part your teeth slightly. Allow your tongue to release from the roof of your mouth. Inhale. As you exhale, envision your shoulders melting further down away from your ears. With every exhale, can you let go of all thoughts and words, emotions that do not serve you well? Inhale gratitude. Exhale all negativity out of your body. Inhale empathy. Exhale tension, stress. Envisioning your arms relaxed. Quads, hamstrings, glutes are now relaxed. Shins, calves, every single toe spread and then relax. Unclench your hands if fingers are tight. Open up the palm. And when you're ready, gently blink open your eyes. Draw the right knee to chest and draw the left knee to your chest. And go ahead and grab a hold of the knees. And I just want you to create circles with your knees on the ceiling. Observe the sensation, a slight massage to the low back. And still continuing with your breath, let's reverse the directions. So again, just a gentle massage to the sacrum, the low back. And remember, this is a relaxing practice. So really focus on breath and knowing that with every exhale, your muscles are softening. Go ahead and release your palms down to the ground, either face down or up. And let's stretch our legs up to the sky. So this is called legs up the wall. I usually do this right before bed for about 1 or 2 minutes. And why this is great, low back pressed into the floor, it allows the blood to circulate now towards the hips and internal organs. And as humans, we normally walk upright. So therefore, gravity is always pulling down on not only the organs, muscles. So this gives the legs, organs a break, but also encouraging the blood flow to nourish not only the internal organs, but now it has an easier time to flow to the heart. So this is a good one if you were to do this on your own as well. And if you live in a tight body, it is definitely okay to softly bend the knees. Now we'll be here for just a moment, so make sure that the sacrum, your low back, everything is just resting on the floor, on your yoga mat, allowing the spine to be supported by Mother Earth. And close down the eyes if you wish. If this becomes too much, bring the knees to chest and then simply extend the legs again. Now the low belly is going to do some work here. So that means the core is being strengthened, but I believe in you and I know that you can hang in there. Think of those positive thoughts. And then bring knees to chest. Let's do that again. Inhale to lengthen the legs. Extend as best you can. Remember that soft bend is also okay. Wherever you are, it's enough. No need to push harder. We're exactly where we need to be. Take a big breath in. Exhale, draw the knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Reach the toes or maybe the soles of the feet if you wish to flex the feet up to the sky. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, draw the knees towards your chest. Let's do this one more time. Inhale to lengthen. Straighten the legs as best you can. Use the surface of your mat and the floor, palms facing down, to support you so that you are in a strong foundation. And then from here, let's point and flex alternatively each foot. So just creating mobility in the ankles. And then let's do some circles. And you might hear a bit of snap, crackle, pop. At least mine are. And that's okay. Let's reverse the circles. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, draw those knees back into chest. Let's draw the circles again, just with the knees. Both knees are going in the same direction, feeling a really nice gentle massage on the low back. We are here to relax in today's practice. So do what it is that makes you feel most comfortable. I am just the secondary teacher. It's important that you listen to your body. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and reverse the direction of your knee circles, making sure your head and shoulders are still resting down on your yoga mat. Good. And then from here, extend left leg long, allow it to rest down onto your mat. Interlace fingers at the right knee, and I just want you to draw that knee closer up towards the chest, squeezing it in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left knee comes to chest. Now extend with an exhale the right leg down to the ground. Interlace fingers at left knee, and let's draw that knee in. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep breathing. So good. One more. Inhale. As you exhale, draw right knee into chest. Bring those knees in. And then let's go ahead and rock up and down the length of your spine. So I'm grabbing behind the knees. Wherever you feel most comfortable, please do that. I just want you to take about 6 to 7 rocks up and down. Again, we are massaging the spine. Last one. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and extend the legs out in front of you nice and long. And fix your yoga mat if you need to, or your beach towel. Make sure it's nice and straight. Ready? Inhale, circle hands up. Draw the spine nice and long towards the sky. Now from here, exhale, slowly forward fold. Now I want you to remember, if you live in a tight body, it is definitely okay to bend your knees. This is where a pillow might be great. Roll up a towel, put that beneath the knees. Whatever it is to help you and support you so you're not in pain. We want to make sure this is more of a relaxing posture. Everybody inhale, circle hands up. Exhale to fold. Now your hands can be near your feet. Your hands might be near the calves. And we'll gently flow. It's a very gentle flow. Try your best to extend the crown of your head forward, lengthening the spine, flattening it out versus rounding. Okay, so let's inhale, circle up. Exhale to fold. Now, if you have a little bit more flexibility in your body today, is it okay to grab the soles of your feet? Absolutely. But remember, we don't want any high tension. This should be relaxing. Just opening up in the low back, creating space in the entire spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Your breath is key throughout your practice today. It allows your muscles to relax, and that's the goal. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. And if at any point you need to close your eyes, please do so. We'll be doing very simple, relaxing, minimal movements. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. And in addition to that, if at any time you wish to take a resting posture, laying down on your back, or an easy seated meditative position, I encourage you to do so. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. And try your best to allow the belly to relax on the thighs if you're there. If you're not, remember, support yourself. Put the pillow beneath your belly as well. Let's do one more because it's so good. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Good. Slowly release. All right, so now let me face this way so you can see this side of me. Take the right sole of foot to the inside left thigh. Okay? And you're going to create almost like the letter L. Now, keep the left leg nice and long. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold. Now we're getting into the hip flexors. Okay? If this is too much, I encourage a pillow right on top of your thigh, right beneath the belly. Now, hands can go either near foot or maybe near the knee. I want you to feel supported because we'll be here for a little bit of time. And focus on allowing the right knee that's bent to really relax. Tendency to squeeze the glutes. Let's let that go. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Those that have a little bit more room for flexibility, option to take that right hand and gently press on that right knee. Gently. So sometimes people feel this in the glute. Sometimes feel it in the low back. Each person is different. You are unique. So listen to your body. Use any props such as pillows and blankets and rolled up towels, as I said, because I want you to feel supported. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Remember, whatever variation suits you, please do that. But remember to breathe. Closing down the eyes just allows you to focus inwards. It allows you to truly connect with your breath. Not looking at anything allows distractions to simply disappear, because all you can do is really focus on your breathing here. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. And should you hear outside noises, cars, trucks, birds, all of that, try your best to use your breath as an anchor to keep your focus here with you in the present moment of your practice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Slowly lift up. Let's try the other side. So extend the right leg out. I'll switch sides so you can see me in full. And now I'm bringing the left heel in towards the right inner thigh. Okay, so from here, one side might feel a little bit funny. That's all right. We are not robots. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Now one hip or the other low back, the other side might feel a little bit more tight. That's okay. Just remember that your breath will help you relax every muscle. And should your knee slightly lift, again, here's an opportunity for you to either place a pillow beneath the bent knee, maybe a pillow beneath the belly. Support yourself. Inhale, everybody lift. Exhale, slowly fold. Whatever variation you took on the other side, try your best to balance it out here. Inhale to lift. Stretch up nice and tall. Square the shoulders forward. Exhale, fold. Remember, in this detoxing, relaxing practice, the slower, the better. In another session very soon, we'll have an energizing vinyasa flow, but today, for this one, we are focused on relaxation, letting go of stress and anxiety. Inhale, everybody lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. Puff up the chest, feel the belly. Exhale, fully deflate as you fold. See if you can relax the jaw. If you're scrunching your face, see if you can relax the space between your eyebrows, your forehead. Practicing mindfulness. For one more time, everybody inhale. Exhale, hold and fold. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, slowly, slowly. Walk it up. Go ahead and shake the legs out in front. Not too bad, right? Okay, so swing the feet around so that you come to your knees. And I want you sitting on your heels. And I'll face you for demo purposes. All right, so relax shoulders down away from back. Inhale, everybody circle, hands up tall towards the sky. Exhale, take the right hand down to the mat, left hand up and over. Now try your best to keep your glutes still resting on your heels. So if you're tipping over, let's not allow for that, but let's just make sure hips are anchored. Really feeling that stretch in this left side body. Gaze up towards the elbow, maybe looking up at the ceiling. And if that's too much, remember you can gaze down towards the right hand on the floor, depending on how your neck feels today. Inhale to lift center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. So we'll be doing this posture for a bit. Option to close down your eyes because we are keeping it simple. Inhale, lift center, both hands high. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. And remember, if this is too much on the knees, option to put a pillow beneath your bum. Resting it on top of the heels, that gives a bit more support, lessens the intensity. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. This is really important because we are nourishing our kidneys here. Every time we crunch one side and we open up the other side, guess what? Circulation of blood is doing a good job bringing nourishment to those kidneys, and as a result your immune system benefits. So inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, other side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, side stretch. And if this is too intense for the knees, option to take an easy cross-legged position on your bum. And we can do this too. I choose knees because this is actually really great for your digestive system. Really allows it to do its job. Believe it or not, it gets the juices flowing seated in this posture. So inhale, back to center. Exhale, the right hand comes down. So if at any time you feel stomach issues outside of your practice, or maybe you ate too much, maybe lunch was overwhelming, sit on your knees. And believe it or not, just breathing allows to help settle the tummy. So this is definitely a good one. This is a modified hero pose. Inhale, back up, center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. And inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down. So just shake out the hands, shake out the arms. All right, so let's work on the neck. And again, if this posture seated on knees is too much for you, please take a seat on your bum. easy cross-legged position. For me, I'll just remain. Inhale, lift the shoulders high. Exhale, press the shoulders back and down, broadening the chest, opening the heart. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Hands can remain on tops of thighs, or maybe you feel comfortable with them dangling by your side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower back and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. All right, so try your best. Keep these shoulders melted down away from the ears. I'm now resting my hands on thighs. Inhale, lift the crown of head a little bit taller. Scoop the belly in for support. Exhale, right ear melts down to right shoulder. Eyes can close down. Nothing more to see here. Taking our time. Finding peace in this slow movement. Inhale, head back to center. Exhale, left ear melts down to left shoulder. Now watch the opposite shoulder. Observe yourself. Is it lifting? Making sure it stays down. Inhale, lift head back to center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. You've been here before. Take it easy, nice and slow. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Okay, if your eyes are closed, gently blink them open. Watch me. I'm going to rock my head forward so my chin comes towards chest. And then guess what? My right ear comes to right shoulder. So I'm rocking forward, trading off left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. So just a gentle rock forward, almost like half moon, crescent moon. And then take it nice and slow. For those that want a little bit more, maybe interlace fingers behind you. That allows for a bit of a shoulder stretch. That is an optional movement. No need to press for that if it's not that kind of day. We always have options. Different variations. All right, from here, let's go for the full head circle. We rock forward, and then we circle back, allowing the lips to slightly part. We never want to squeeze the lips, clench the teeth, not at all. Inhale, exhale. Let's reverse direction. Inhale, exhale. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Close down the eyes if you'd like. Relax those shoulders down. One more circle in this direction. Good. Relax. All right. So from here, go ahead and take a straddled position. So those that have a little bit less room, more narrow. Those that have a little bit more room, spread wider. I want you to feel comfortable. So in this posture, if you need a pillow beneath your bum, please go ahead and put that cushion there. And I want, as best you can, to grow the spine nice and tall. And from here, inhale, lift both hands high. Exhale, twist to the right leg. So almost like your chest is now facing that right leg, twisting at the waistline. Exhale, fold into that right thigh. Now, some of us might be here. Some of us might be here. If you need another pillow or cushion to fill the space between belly and thigh, please, by all means, do that now. No need to grab for a foot if that's not what you're into right now. I just want you to make sure you are comfortable. So I'm feeling this currently, not only in my right glute, my right hamstring, but also the entire left side body. When we are seated in the office for a long period of time, these types of movements are not really common. You sit up, you stand up, you sit down, and you're seated, right? So it's an up and down motion. Whereas here we're doing some gentle twists. We're opening up the side body. Inhale, lift back to center, use your core. Exhale to twist left and then gently fold down. Now you'll notice when we hold some of these postures a bit longer. In the beginning, it might be a bit tight or stiff. But with every exhale, all of a sudden, the fascia begins to soften. The muscle begins to soften. And you'll notice in this slower, relaxing practice that you can observe your body begin to melt and find deeper positioning. So that's the goal in this slower practice, taking our time, allowing the breath to help relax the muscle. No need to push yourself beyond limit. It's not a competition. I'm not giving out any trophies today. One more round of breath. And as you exhale, use your core, lift up back to center. So we'll do this a couple more rounds. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right, and fold. Now maybe you close down your eyes. It's up to you. Find that comfortable position so that you can hold this a little bit longer. And remember, the knees can softly bend. If you have a hand towel, any small cushion, if you wish to place them under your knees because they're softly bending, that's okay. You can roll up a jumper. Anything of that nature. I want you to feel supported. This is your home practice, so we make shift, right? We use things like towels, pillows, blankets. We all have those items at home. Hopefully one day you all will get to practice with me in studio. I'm hoping for that soon. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, shoulders twist, and then exhale, fold. Where you place your hands is very unique to you. You don't have to reach for your foot. Wherever you feel the stretch, that is where you stop and hold. Use the breath to center your mind. Anchor you from thinking about your lists of things to do, things at the office, things with your family. Let all of that go because this is your time. Focusing just on you and self-care. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift back up to center. And relax. All right, shake it out. Now, bring the soles of your feet together so we can butterfly the legs. All right, so from here, the further away heels are from your inner thighs, the less intense. For me, I'm comfortable today having the heels closer towards my inner thighs. But remember, it's up to you. Now, second point, if you have pillows, place them under your knees. And all we're going to do now is grab a hold of our ankles and flutter the knees like butterfly wings. So just again, opening up the groin here, creating some space in the hip flexors. But if we are rounding the spine, that's counterproductive. See if you can really grow the crown of head tall as we do this. Now, as we butterfly the knees, butterfly the legs, it's just creating blood circulation. That's it. So be gentle to yourself. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. And if your knees don't touch the ground, absolutely fine. Mine don't. And it's a-okay. If yours do, fantastic. We're all different. Our body goes through different things. So remember, you are unique and different from anyone else. So no need to compare. All right. So from here, our hands are already grabbing our ankles. Can you relax elbows and forearms down the length of your calf? So notice my elbows are almost touching the knees, but from here, now I'm rounding the spine. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a deep breath in, everybody. Exhale, allow the forearms to rest, length of calf, and then elbows gently pressing down on knees. Remember, if the pillows are supportive, great. If you think you're ready, remove the pillows from beneath your knees. Maybe you put the pillow beneath your belly, lengthwise, right? So try your best. If you can, lengthen the spine forward. Rounding brings the shoulders up. So if you are rounding, try your best. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press shoulders down. And then all of a sudden, my crown of head reaches forward. And then release. Go ahead and butterfly the legs. So seated for a long period of time puts a lot of tension on our hips, hip flexors. So we want to make sure we get that blood circulating so the repair can happen. So inhale again. Lift the chest. Fill the belly and exhale, even slightly folding. If you're rounding like cat pose, that's okay temporarily. But try your best. Lengthen the crown of head forward. Lengthen the spine. Yes, my elbows are gently pressing down on my knees. I'm utilizing my ankles as my anchor to give me some leverage here. Inhale, release, butterfly the legs. Good, let's do that one more round. Inhale, lift the crown of head. Exhale, press down, and I'm also hinging forward slightly. And be gentle. We don't want to hurt the hip flexors, but some of us have really tight ones. So this is so good for you. And release. Awesome. Okay, so now let's find that tabletop position where my hands are planted into the ground, shoulders stacked above wrists. Organize your hips above the knees and then look towards the knees. Are your knees hip width or are they too close? We want to make sure they're hip width here. Spread your fingers really wide. Inhale, cow pose. Draw the belly down towards the ground. Maybe gaze forward. Maybe you're ready to gaze up. But remember, press the shoulders down your back. Exhale, cat, round the spine. So now I'm spreading shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow pose. Arch the back. Exhale, cat. We'll only be here for a couple more rounds. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Press into the floor with your hands. Last one. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Good. Let's take a child's pose. Bring your knees out wide, big toes touch, and then send your hips towards your heels while your hands are reaching forward. Now we've got some variations here. If you have a pillow, go ahead and stick that beneath the bum on top of the heels. If you have another pillow, go ahead and place it here right between the legs, and I want it facing forward as you allow the belly to rest down on pillow. Now, if this is too much, because we'll be holding this for a while, forearms can rest on the floor with your pillows stacked, and then your head can rest also down onto the pillow. If you have more space, this is what it looks like.
My forehead is resting down onto my mat. My fingers are reaching far forward. My shoulders are melting down away from my ears. And with every exhale, everyone, try your best to reach your bum closer towards your heels. So again, another hip opener here. A lot of us store our stress, our tension, our trauma in the hips. And we need to breathe into the tightness so that we can help release all of the tense muscles. Okay, so really spread the fingers wide wherever you are. Remember, pillows are your best friend. If you have a blanket, you may also roll that up and place that beneath your bum. We'll be holding here for a little bit. And as your forehead rests down onto your pillows or maybe on the floor, everyone just rock the forehead side to side, left and right, providing a nice massage between the eyebrows, rolling out the stress from your forehead. Very grounding posture here. With exhale, maybe send those hips further back towards the heels. We'll be here for 2 more rounds of breathing. Your choice to either exhale through your nose or exhale through your mouth. It's up to you. Awesome. Press yourself up to a tabletop position. Okay, and then if you can, go ahead and extend the legs behind you. So now we're opening up the hip crease. So some of us, all of a sudden, might lean forward and then our shoulders scrunch up. See if you can really broaden the chest. If this is too much, Sphinx Pose is also great, where your forearms are resting down onto your mat. Shoulders are above elbows. I'll let you choose because we'll be here for just a little bit and then transition back to our child's pose. Open the heart and chest, so really shoulders melting down. Focus on that. And whatever posture you are in, go ahead and exhale yourself back to child's pose. So bring the big toes to touch. Open the knees as wide or even wider than your beach towel or your yoga mat. It's up to you. Take those pillows, make sure they're supporting you, a blanket, a towel, whatever you have. Utilize all of these items to help you feel more comfortable, feel more supported, rather than feeling an overwhelming stretch of pain and so forth. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Rock the forehead side to side if you wish. And let's now introduce a gentle twist. So those of you at home with pillows, you don't have to do this. This is just another layer of variation. So now my right hand stays right where it is. My left hand will now thread underneath my right armpit so that my left ear and left shoulder are now resting down on the mat. That's just an option. It is not mandatory. You may remain exactly where you are. Allowing for a gentle twist in the spine just rinses out all the yucky stuff. That's the best way that you can imagine what we're doing in these kinds of twisting postures. If you did the gentle twist with me, go ahead and switch sides. Unravel with an inhale. Exhale, the left hand reaches forward. The right hand then threads underneath. close down the eyes. Remember, utilize your breath as an anchor to keep you from thinking about other distractions that have nothing to do with your practice at the moment. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into any posture that you're currently in. And wherever you are, let's go ahead and meet in a tabletop position. Release the toes. Okay, from here, go ahead and extend the legs back behind you. If you felt more comfortable in Sphinx, the forearms come down, the hips come down. If you are ready for that Cobra Pose, and we're just allowing the knees and shins to rest on the floor, but remember, shoulders down and back, lifting the chest. This might be too much on the low back for some. Therefore, Sphinx Pose is ideal. But remember, everyone, lengthen the sides of your neck. Just, again, opening up that hip crease. Awesome. Wherever you are, press yourself back to a tabletop position. So that's all fours. And now, in this posture, let's just do a couple cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Drop belly low, arch the spine. Exhale to round. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, arch. Last one, exhale, round. Great. Take the right foot between hands. Okay, so this is going to be really important for posture. As you lift up, is your front knee stacked above front ankle? Awesome. Hands on hips here, or maybe hands on top of thigh or knee. And so, if you already feel the stretch in your left hip crease, stay here. Be sure that the back toes are untucked. So really relax the toenails onto the floor. Those that want more, perhaps you scooch that front foot forward and hips are squared and you gently press even more forward. Now that left hip crease is really opening. We're stretching the quad even. So remember, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. If this is too much, some people put their hands down on the floor. I'll leave that up to you. I want you to listen to your body. But what's important is the front knee never passes the toes, right? So we want to make sure this 90-degree angle is on point. Inhale, maybe loosen up, release, exhale, sink deeper. Can you unclench the glutes? That's important. Desk sitters, this one's for you. Slowly place hands down to frame front foot, and let's counter stretch that. So bring the hips back, lengthen front leg. So I just want that right leg nice and straight. And then belly trying to touch that thigh. So be gentle because hamstrings might be tight here. So really, really slow and gentle. Good. Inhale, bend front knee again. Remember what variation you felt most comfortable with. Please take that now. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget that important breath. Good. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, slowly sink deep. One more inhale, softly release. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Everyone, hands down to the floor, frame front foot. Exhale, press hips back as you straighten out the front leg. Now, straight is different for everybody, so this might be good enough.
This might be your full expression. I'll leave it up to you. We'll be here for just a little bit. Good. Slowly release. Let's do one more round. Inhale. Maybe this time you lift arms up. You grab a hold of opposite elbows. Remember, you are unique. Your body might need a little bit more or a little bit less. I want you to listen to your body. Maybe you need a side stretch. And this right hand will come down. My left hand reaches up and over. But try your best. Is that front knee stacked above ankle? Whatever variation suits you, please make sure you're relaxed and comfortable. So good. Everyone plant the palms down in front. And then press hips back, straighten out front leg. Inhale. Exhale, release. Child's pose. So bring that right knee back. Connect the big toes together, open the knees wide, and then send your hips towards your heels. And then notice, do you feel like you have reached a deeper variation now? That this is probably a couple more rounds in this child's pose. Can you see the difference? Have your hips opened up and softened? Do your knees feel a little bit better? Do you still need the pillows to support you? Just observing your body. Observing the changes, the differences. Eyes are closed. Keep breathing here. A few more rounds of breath. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a tabletop position. So you've been here before. Shoulders above wrists, microbend the elbows, organize your hips above knees. Here we go. Inhale, cow pose. Drop belly low. Exhale to round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale to round. Good. All right. Let's try the other side. So now the left foot comes towards left hand, right? All right. So where is your front knee? Check your position. Now, when you feel confident, hands on hips, maybe hands on top of thighs. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Press hips forward. If that's too much, you stay right here. Wherever you feel most comfortable. Now let me turn around really quick so you can see this side. We want to make sure this hip crease is opening. When you are seated for too long of a time during your day, this gets crunched. What happens? The muscle becomes tight. So we want to make sure that's nice and loose and soft, because injury comes about when muscles are too tight. So make sure hips are squared forward. Just breathe. Remember, use the floor if you need to. Maybe scoot your foot back so it's less intense. I'll leave that up to you. We'll take one more breath here. Exhale. Now everybody's hands come down to floor, frame front foot, and then shift your hips back. So half splits, basically straightening out the left leg. Remember, this might be your straight, and that's completely fine. But make sure that the hips are squared to the floor. Spine is nice and long. Support yourself as best you can. Sometimes people put pillows on both hands, and that's okay. If you have books, you can support yourself utilizing your books. So choose something that supports you. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, slowly shift forward. So now we're bending the front knee again. Did you place your hands on your hips? Did you place your hands on your knee, your leg? Keep breathing. Exhale. And sometimes when I feel tension in certain muscles, it helps to really close down the eyes and really focus on just my breath, envisioning relaxation. Maybe I'm thinking of my favorite vacation place, something that brings good feelings and positive thoughts to you. Good. Let's place our hands down on the floor, shift the hips back. And remember, those back toes need to be untucked and flat to your mat. And sometimes people are shaking in the muscles, and this just means there's a lot of tension. So really focus on your breath to relax the muscles, relax yourself. Good, let's shift forward. And remember, if you wish to stay here, that's fine too. I want you to feel comfortable. Again, focus on that right hip crease opening up. We're lengthening here because chairs are detrimental for this posture and this body part and this entire area. Be gentle to yourself. Wherever you feel good, that's enough. And one side may feel tighter than the other, and that's okay. We're not robots. I definitely want to remind you that. Breath in. Exhale, last one. Let's shift back. It's our last round, so let's do one more inhale. Melt into your posture. Square the hips. Positive thoughts. We're not here for long. One more breath in. Exhale, plant your palms. Let's shift back. It's almost time for your favorite resting position. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Find tabletop position. So make sure hands are planted. Bring that foot back. And then let's bring the knees together. And just rest here for a moment. Notice if you feel a little bit more relaxed. Are the legs feeling a little bit less tense? Shoulders less tense? Focusing on breathing here. Good. Have a seat. Swing the legs around. Extend them out. And then go ahead and guide yourself into a resting posture, laying down on your back. Now, if you wish, place a pillow beneath the knees. That's really great to support the low back. And if you have a blanket, perhaps go ahead and place that on you. If you wish to do an eye pillow over the eyes, feel free. We'll be here for just a few minutes. Close down the eyes. Allow the feet to flop open wide. Allow the hands to be by your hips, palms facing up preferably. We want to find that external rotation so that we can really open up the chest muscles. And allow the head and shoulders to relax onto the mat. Close down your eyes if they're not there already. And remember, I will guide you out of your practice as soon as the time is right. But for now, try your best to focus just on breathing. Don't allow the busy mind to take over this wonderful closing, resting posture. I'd like for you to set an intention. Maybe it's just for today. Maybe it is for this week. Maybe it's for the month coming up. And whenever it is, it may be a single word, a quote, a mantra, anything that cultivates gratitude, love, joy, peace, perhaps something you are manifesting more of into your life. Inhale that intention in. Exhale, send it out to the universe. Let it go. And for the next few rounds of breathing, I'd like for you to silently repeat to yourself this intention. The power of thoughts and words creates impacts not only on our lives but others. Making sure we choose positive thoughts, positive words of which we speak or think to ourselves and others. Inhale together. Exhale, all muscles are relaxed and stress and tension have exited your body. And keeping your eyes closed, go ahead and wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes and inhale the arms above your head. Almost like you're waking up for the first time. Long body stretch. And now exhale the knees. Bring both towards the heart. And then a gentle rock side to side. Massage the low back. Eyes are still closed. Roll over to one side. That feels really comfortable. Fetal position. So just creating the letter C with your body. Allow your bicep to be a support system, a pillow for your head. And pause here for a moment. Take a deep, long, slow breath in. Exhale, let it go. And on your next inhale, Go ahead and keep the eyes closed. Press yourself up to an easy seated position, cross-legged. Hands resting on your knees. Eyelids are heavily closed. Grow the spine tall. Inhale, exhale. Noticing your heartbeat is much slower and relaxed. Noticing the tension had melted away. Bring your palms together at heart center. Let us all inhale, take a deep breath in, allow gratitude to fill you up. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, inhale. And let it go, exhale. Gently blink open your eyes. My name is Sunshine Zerda, and I am grateful you were able to join me in today's relaxing, de-stressing practice. We've got a few more videos to come, so stay tuned. Different variations, some more energizing, etc. So I hope you feel much more relaxed, much more at peace, less stressed. And if it is towards the end of your day, I hope that you have a very good sleep. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your week.